Hi, this is Eric Sloef reporting from the VMware booth, and I'm standing right next to Dave Overbeek, and he's a specialist in vCenter operations. vCenter operations is a product that came a long way. VMware first acquired a live VM, and then it was incorporated into the monitoring product from VMware. Maybe you can explain something about the monitoring capabilities of the current vCenter operations.
Sure, so vCenter operations is really more of an engine, if you will, and it's able to take in information and automatically determine the health of any of the objects in your environment. So what I've got up here on the whiteboard is how all of the different products that are part of the vCenter operations suite are working together, as well as some of the auxiliary products. We've got a couple of different demos. One of them is just really showing you how vCenter Operations Manager can manage your private cloud and show you when things are healthy and not healthy, and when you really need to look at something and go and troubleshoot it and where the problem is. One of the new things I'm trying to do here though, and what we're showing today, is your hybrid cloud. Most customers have a private cloud and are starting to move more and more of their workloads out to the public cloud, and then they end up with a hybrid cloud environment. vCenter Operations Manager can still do the job there. So in this case, I've got workloads sent out to Amazon, Bluelock, Rainpole, a number of the public cloud providers, and then using our monitoring system, Hyperic, and bringing that information to vCenter Operations Manager, I'm able to still do the same job and show you where there's a problem. So the same setup that we had over here with the 4 clouds, I've got my workloads that I've pushed out to Amazon, the ones that I've sent off to Rainpole, those that are in my private cloud, and the ones I've sent off to Bluelock. So very quickly on this high-level dashboard, you can see what the health is and the status of all those different components. One of the other things we can do is we can also see the overall health of the cloud itself. I may have other things moved out to Amazon, but they all may just be a little unhealthy, but only showing a very light green, but overall, the health of that cloud may be very yellow, orange, or red. So by being able to summarize and generalize and flow up all that information to an overall health, it's very valuable. I've also got what's known as application health. So I've taken these workloads, and they're obviously applications that are running out there, and I've actually rolled them up into an application badge, so I can say, hey, my online sales application, which is running in Amazon, is currently unhealthy. It's actually at a 43% health, and if you look at it over here, it's obviously this database server here that's causing the major problem. What I can do now is, I can drill into the details of that particular cloud. Now I'm going into a new tab. This is the tab that I've built just for Amazon itself, okay? You can still see I've got the health of the 2 applications. You can see that this online sales application wasn't doing so well, was okay for a while, and it's back to being not so good anymore. You can see if I click on the database, you click on the database server, you can see the overall health of that database server, and it changes in context what makes up that database server. A database server is a Red Hat Linux system. It's running Oracle. I'm monitoring Linux and Oracle and the agent itself. Okay. From here I can click on Oracle, which seems to be having a number of issues. If I click on Oracle, you can see very quickly that things were going very well, and then all of a sudden we had a huge spike. And what you can see down here, if you can see that, is that's the dynamic threshold. What that's saying is, normally, I'm running right around that range, and I'm well above it right now, so I'm letting you know that this is an anomalous situation. These happen to be KPIs, so if we scroll up, you can see memory, way up where it's supposed to be. You can see number of bytes received, number of bytes sent, way up from where it's supposed to be. And you can see the number of client round trips and the physical writes are up. So obviously this is a database server that's out in Amazon. It's getting hit harder than it usually is getting hit. Now what's interesting about it, because I'm familiar with this application, I happen to know that this database server here is supposed to be sharing the load. And obviously if this particular database server is getting hit hard, and this one's nice and green, something's going wrong with the sharing. We're not sharing the load anymore. Now I can drill into the even deeper level. So I started the dashboard, now I'm looking at Amazon, now I'm looking at just the Oracle systems. All I need to do here is type in Oracle, and go ahead and search, and it's going to bring up my 2 Oracle applications, or in this case I'm looking at the application metrics for Oracle. Click on that, and what it's going to do is it's going to highlight my root cause window and my metric selector. From a root cause standpoint, it's going to tell me, hey, here are some of the metrics that we feel have gone outside the normal bounds that you really need to start looking at right away. So you can see CPU, memory, number of recursive CPU minutes, etc. Over on this side, you can see all of the metrics that we're gathering. Those in yellow are ones that are acting abnormally. Those are the little red, and you probably can't see it on the camera, it actually says KPI. Those are really important metrics. If I highlight both of them, I can actually send all of the metrics from both of them down here together at the same time. And what that gives me the ability to do is now I can take something really critical like, let's say, the memory that's being used by these two Oracle systems, send both of those graphs over here and say, what's going on? When they're separated, it's hard to tell that there's anything going on, but if I merge them together, it's pretty telltale, right? Here they are, right around August 26th, something happened. I got a huge burst in work sent to the Oracle systems, and they're no longer sharing, and they're no longer load balancing. So what does that give me the ability to do? I can quickly see that there was a problem, I can quickly drill into the problem, and now I know who to talk to about the problem.
Wow, Dave, that's awesome. That was a really good demo. Thank you.
You're very welcome.